I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So the Minnesota Vikings beat them Swiss cheese Green Bay Packers. Yeah, we beat them Swiss cheese Green Bay Packers. You hear me? No cap. Great victory, great win. Even though it got ugly at the end, it got too close at the end. Can't allow that to happen, right? At the end of the day, the Vikings once again pulled out a tough victory, tough fought, etc., etc. Yeah, hands down, man down. What more could you ask for? Definitely things to clean up, especially down the stretch in the second half, right? That's why I always say we know it's a four quarters of football, a full 4 quarters of football. You hear me? You got to bring your A game, all four. It got close at the end, but it is what it is. The Vikings pulled it out. It's much better to make your corrections with the victory, right? Rather than a loss, huh? Heavy. So at the end of the day, division game, clean sweep of the Packers, and the number one seed is still out in front of the Vikings. Heavy, man. Heavy. And basically, I can break it down. It was a tale of two halves, dog. Tale of two halves, homie. First half, second half. We've seen this numerous times from the Vikings, dog. Perform well first half, second half, don't do nothing, get nothing going, huh? Get outplayed, outmanned, etc. First half, Kevin O'Connell dialed it up. Offense was moving the ball, scoring points. Good for them that they were able to score enough points in the first half, to keep the distance. But at the end of the day, KOC, damn near perfect first half, homie. Sam Darnold, besides that one, he had a couple missed throws. He had a couple missed throws to players that were wide open, threw the ball too high. But at the end of the day, besides that, he was throwing strikes. He was balling out. His pocket presence, awareness, the way he was changing the plays. You hear me, dog? KOC's play calling was phenomenal majority of the game. Heavy, homie, period. First half was magnificent, dog. Defensive side as well, you hear me? Adjustments, getting Jettas involved, but not only that, getting Jalen Naylor involved, utilizing everyone. Heavy. Jalen Naylor will be a weapon moving forward. I guarantee Kevin O'Connell probably has been saving him. Don't want to let the cat out the bag too quick. But it's time for Jalen Naylor to step up. We've seen what he can do. We know exactly what he can do. So it's time for him to take that next step. It will be imperative that he performs well every game. You know what I'm saying? Not just versus Detroit, but in the playoffs. Heavy, homie. Heavy. But his speed, the way he can stretch the field, he caught the ball today. He caught the ball very good today. In the past, he had some drop catches, some big drops, but he made up for it. Heavy. We need that from Jalen Naylor. Hockenson had a few big catches. We need that from him. Still need more from him. But other guys have to step up. Other guys have to contribute. Heavy. Until they can find a way to get Jettas open. Get him the ball. What? Jordan Addison, great catch. Sam Darnold had a great throw, dime on the money. Not many quarterbacks can make that throw, homie. Sam Darnold does it again. He had one bad interception. He forced it. Oh, yeah, he forced it. It was a fluke interception, but it happened. Can't force the ball in. He reverted back a little bit, but he definitely made up for it. Heavy. But he has to be smart every time, all the time. Bring your A game. Game should have been a blowout, but the Packers won't go lay down. The Packers going to fight. We're talking about the best of the best, elite of the elite in the NFL. They're not going to lay down, bro. You got to keep your foot on the gas for 4 quarters, period. Especially playoff time. No sleeping, no letting up. But guess what? I feel like the Vikings will learn from this. They continue to learn. They continue to grow. I said playoff time come, we could really see some blowouts. We should have seen 3 back-to-back, but it is what it is, huh? Well, 2 back-to-back, heavy for sure. No cap, bro. And this was a big win, just coming off a tough win, emotional win in Seattle. Crazy hostile environment to playing in another hostile environment. Yeah, you're at home, dog, but they're banged up, fatigued, etc. Emotional victory. How do they bounce back? How do they recover? Can Kevin O'Connell have them ready? They looked sloppy for a little bit at the beginning of the game, but they finally got it going. Heavy, homie. Huh? No cap. KOC did a great job first half. Second half, he had his moments. Got the 3 when he needed to, etc. But you want to see more. You want to see him put a team away. Put a team away, bro. Period. But it definitely was a tale of 2 halves. I'll say the Vikings got outplayed in the second half, but they made plays when they needed them. Yeah, they made the big plays. Defense, man. Defense once again magnificent for the first part of the game. Seems like this defense always starts a little slow, giving up big plays here, big runs here, but some way, somehow, they get it together. Whether it's late first half, second half, of course, you want to see them do a full foe, but at the end of the day, they get it together. They start making plays. Van Ginkel get back there. Jonathan Grenard get back there. Total overall team win, team football, team victory. That's what we will need down the stretch. No debating, right, dog? Heavy, bro. Jonathan Grenard, Van Ginkel, keep doing your thing, keep applying pressure. Sooner or later, they will get there. Even the run game defense. Matter of fact, I gotta check and see how many yards the Packers rushed for, because I want to see that, bro. They started off running that ball, toting that tater, right, dog? They definitely started off toting that tater. You hear me? But at the end of the day, the Vikings got it together. No cap. The Vikings definitely got it together at the end of the day. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look up these stats for the game because I'm interested to see how many rushing yards the Packers had. You hear me? Definitely, bro. No cap. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, bro. Heavy. But the defense looked good, bro. All game for real. Turnovers, offense didn't do nothing with it at first, do nothing with opportunities. Defense stayed on the field, stayed in there, stayed aggressive, hit Jordan Love in the mouth. Secondary had some bullshit calls go against them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Murphy. He made some big plays, etc. Heavy, dog, period. Great win. Great fucking win. Stephon Gilmore, yeah, I got to see more from Stephon Gilmore. He got to be more efficient. Might want to get Fabian Moreau back in the mix a little bit more, in my opinion, bro. I like what Fabian Moreau brings to the table. Heavy. I like what he does. I like his abilities. I like his speed, huh? Definitely love his speed. Not like it. I love it. Get to these stats, though, for the game, dog. How many rushing yards did Green Bay have? Yeah, 104. See, I knew I figured they got over 100. You know? To me, I don't, they're averaging they're giving up 87 yards rushing a game. That's the average for the defense. Like I say, they're the number two rushed game defense in the NFL. But you see games like this where it just seems like a lot of times they get gashed. They step up in the end. Second half they start clamping down more. I'm sure most of those yards came first half for Joshua Jacobs. Shout out to him. SKOL Tide, Roll Tide. You know what it is. After the game, respect for the SKOL Vikes. Fuck the Packers. What up? Swiss cheese head, pump chumps. Matt LaFleur, keep crying, homie. Keep crying and whining. But 104 yards for me, that's too much. You hear me now? Of course, teams going to get yards, but let's keep it that. They got to figure out a way how to shut down that middle more. Just like in the pass game defense. They got to revamp that middle of the field, that middle zone, whatever they're in. That defense is always wide open, dog. It's always opportunity for the op to complete passes. Heavy, you hear me? That's what they need to focus on. Clean it up rest of the season, the rest of the way. Clean up the little things, homie. Yeah, clean up the little things. You hear me, dog? It's gonna go a long way come playoff time. Period. That middle of the field in the pass game, dog. It's always suspect. It's always open, bro. Period. But rushing yards 104. I mean, not crazy, but I feel like it's too much. I feel like the Vikings can play better defense, and it is what it is. But just some more things to improve upon. Rushing yards, the Vikings had 69. Not enough for me. 69 rushing yards, not enough for me. But they definitely made up for it in the pass game. Passing yards, right? But that'll be my biggest pet peeve, against the Vikings, bro. That rush game, I need more. I need to see KOC and that offense pound the rock, burn clock, be able to get first downs, put teams away. KOC has some great play calls down the stretch, some great passing plays, and he's aggressive. He's aggressive by nature, and you respect it and you love it. It's what the Vikings need. But he needs to learn when to pound the rock, pound the tater. When you got a team on the ropes, willing, ready to break, take they will. That's how you do it, bro. Pound the rock, homie. See how the Packers ran it straight 6-7 times? KLC got to start getting that mentality. Now, I ain't saying he got to just be like every other coach. He got to force it. No, be him. Continue to be him. He's great. Keep the passing game heavy. because we need that. That's part of the offense, the explosive passing game. That's part of KOC, the offensive identity. If you try to ignore it, you will affect the team in a negative way. But you got to get more than 69 yards, especially second half. You got to be able to pound that rock. That's the difference. That's maybe the biggest concern, man. Them trenches, dog. I need more from the trenches still on both sides of the ball, especially that interior, huh? No cap. I'm gonna just be real about it. No cap. I'm gonna be real about it there. We need more from the O-line, second half especially. Bang a team up, beat a team up, dog. Passing yards, the Packers only had 167. Great job by the defense. Applying pressure, causing bad throws, turnovers, etc., dog. Shout out to the defense and secondary. Vikings had 372. That's their game. That's the way they play ball. Like I say, good job passing yards. Ain't taking nothing away from them. Respect it. You got to pass the ball. You got to be able to pass the ball. The O-line look really spectacular at times with the pass protection, pass blocking. Can't cap. Got to give props when props are due. But like I say, that's cool. That's impressive. But can you pound the ball can you pound that ball, dog? Playoff football. Can you play playoff football for real and beat a team up and break their will? Let's see it versus the Lions. Let's get it. Let's take the number 1 fucking seed. We coming. We here. Total yards, what? 441, 271 for the Pack. Sacks, the Vikings had 3. Yeah, the Vikings had 3 sacks. Packers had 1. Good job by the Vikings, man, attacking. Sooner or later, that pass rush will get home, as we see time after time after time every game. Interception, the Vikings had. The Vikings threw 1 interception. The Packers, hold on, what? Yeah, the Vikings threw 1. The Packers had 0. Time of possession, the Vikings had the ball for 35 minutes and 30 seconds compared to the Packers, 24 minutes and 30 seconds. Good job. Shout out to the Vikings, bro. A lot of those, they started completing short throws, etc. But the biggest thing, the offense can't stall out. You cannot allow a team to come back. You got to talk about the good and the bad. Second half was piss poor. I'm not going to lie. Second half was piss poor. You won the game, got it done. They did what they needed to do to win at the end, but it shouldn't have been that close. Period, bro. Bottom line, it shouldn't have been that close. You can't let a team fight back like that. You got to break a team and break their will. That's my only thing there, dog. Break a team and break their will, huh? Ain't no reason the Swiss cheese Packers should have had life. That should have been a blowout. Should have been a total pure domination, dog, which it still was. But they came back too close, made it too close of a game for me. And what does KOC talk about? Damn near perfection, setting a standard, leaving no question, no doubt. I understand the NFL team, they fight back, but that was inexcusable. And I'm sure KOC knows it. The defense, the offense knows it. You got to put majority of the blame on the offense for not being productive, being efficient. We get that. But at the end of the day, clean that shit up, homie. Clean that up. Clean it up right now, quickly and swiftly. Because guess what? You can't do that versus the Lions. You can't do that versus the Lions nor any team in the playoff, homie. I'm just kicking real facts. Vikings know it. We know it. We true fans know it. Inexcusable, homie. Fix the errors. Period. But overall, great team victory, great team win. This win means a lot. Had somebody on my live in the chat talking about this is a meaningless win. What? This is a big win, a colossal win. You're fighting for a number 1 seed. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean meaningless, homie? He was dumb. You hear me? You're dumb. You're cap. You obviously don't know the high stakes that were on the line. So you got to congratulate the Vikings. Respect them for pulling it out. A fought victory. Shouldn't have been close, but it is what it is. That's how the games go sometimes. And once again, KOC proves it. Hey, he has some big play calling at the end. The last drive to seal the deal. Great play action calls. Boom. Out in the flat to Ham. Boom. Great catch. Great catch by Cam Akers. I mean, Sam Darnold, my boy. Much love to you, my boy. You my dog. Rooting for you. Want the best for you. You hear me? Go eat heavy, dog. Stays on the fuck in. But what kind of throw was that? Easy to throw and you struggle with that? Come on now, bro. Come on now, Sam Darnold. Gotta be better, dog. Gots to be better. It should have been an easy completion. Now, if Cam Akers drops that, it's a total different ball game. You give the Packers a chance for real, but great clutch catch performance by Cam Akers. And Aaron Jones went out. Hopefully he's okay. It's just a slight injury, minor. But if Cam Akers has to carry the load next week, him and Ty Chandler in the mix, I feel comfortable with that. Of course, you want Aaron Jones to play in the game. Hopefully, like I say, it's something minor. Nothing crazy. But Cam Akers, I think he needs more run, more rep, dog. More run, more rep, huh? Yeah, for real. I like what he brings to the table as a running back. Yeah, I like the dynamic duo as well. But great team victory. Team victory, fought hard. That's how you fight. That's how you win. That's playoff football right there. Championship football right there. They beat a good team. Beat a good Packers team there. No cap. Let's be real with it. A big Packers team who's playing good football, really good football. Dominated them for real. Outcoached them, outmanned them one half. But it's 4 quarters, baby. So let's get back to work. They got to get back to work. Grind, zone in, get better, be prepared. Got the Lions next week. You can't get up for that game. Number 1 seed. The playoffs can come through the bank, through U.S. Bank. Ain't nobody trying to see the Vikings right now, away or at home. But they know the Vikings at U.S. Bank. Oh, man, it's trouble. It's going to get spooky for them boys, boy. Heavy. And it's all going to click even more. Yeah, it's going to click even more, dog. I stand on that 10 toes down, huh? Let me know how you feel about the video. Fire them comments up. Feedback is much appreciated, huh? Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw. Forever. Yeah.